I think one of the most important things with magic is intention. So talk to
Mm.
me about how much intention is it, how important it is when it comes to doing magic.
Okay. Well, first of all, we got to understand that the universe's mind all is mental, right? And with that being said, like first, before you start to do something, you have to put it in your mind what you want to do, right? Like intention is all about thought. And
Mm.
your thoughts have to align with your actions in order for you to get results. And I think that's why when some people say, like, why my spells are not working, why are my rituals not creating any effect, is for a whole bunch of money, but you're not creating a channel for that to come in. So your intention, your thought has to also add up with actions for you to get those results.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's something, the beauty, what makes this game so beautiful, this game we call this game of life so beautiful, is that I don't think you could teach intention. That's something a person has to figure out on their own, and they're constantly looking for somebody. How do I do this? But I can't really teach you how to tap into your attention. That's something you got to figure out on your own. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that I can teach people intention, but what I do is like I do have classes and I do mentor people and I teach them how to get better results with their magic. And what I notice is that the shadow work is really about tapping into the subconscious mind to reprogram your mind so that you can believe that you can attract these things that you want. Because a lot of the times people think that they want these things, but subconsciously they may not think that they're worthy of it. They may not think that they deserve it or that they can have it. So that's why we always stress like, okay, shadow work, dark magic. Like magic is not just to use to cultivate the soul. Magic was really a system to understand the higher principles of life.
All right, y'all. So y'all just checked out that clip from BlackMagik 363 TV, and your girl Conjure Queen. She was dropping some major gems on that clip, y'all. Yeah, talking about she was talking about magic and setting intention, and how the universe is mental. Everything is mental. You got to remember that when it comes to this holographic universe that we live in, this holographical earth, you know, everything is mental. It starts with the mind. Everything starts with the mind. So when people talk about manifesting, you know, and doing magic work, you got to remember that if you don't set a pure intention, then your magic is never going to activate for you. And you got to remember that it's all about putting yourself in the right environment. You have to be like an open space. You have to be like a have an open flow where you are in the position to receive these different manifestations and things like that you want to happen in your life. You know, if you are blocking it, you know, by not having pure intention, you know, by not having laser beam focus, by basically being all over the place, then you got to know that your magic is going to go by the wayside. It's going to fall short, and you're going to be wondering and trying to figure out why your rituals and things that you may set up to do every day, why it's not working for you. So yeah, first and foremost, you got to remember, like I said, it's about setting that intention and putting those things into motion, putting yourself in the right environments. You got to know that the universe is always picking up on your frequency, number one. And you just want to make sure that you do your part. Your only part as being a co-creator with the universe is to be open to receive, have a high vibration, being optimistic. You know, I don't like using the word faith, because you know when you operate in faith, that's like, to me it's still like you kind of on the fence with it. You kind of don't believe. You just kind of still in the hoping and wishing state. So I don't use the word faith. You know, you don't have to have faith when you are following the universal laws. You don't have to have faith when you are putting things into motion and remembering that you are connected with the universe, because you are the universe. So you want to make sure that you have a clear intention, you know exactly what you want to do with your life, know exactly what you want to happen in your life, know exactly what you are looking to show up in your life, you know. And once you have that clear intention and you act as if, because all of this comes down to acting as if. And you got to remember, in the beginning stages, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to act as if. And once you begin to set that in motion, as far as acting as if, it's going to become second nature to you. You're not going to be acting, but you got to remember you always acting out here, because we in something like a movie anyway, and you are the main character. So no matter what you're doing, you're always acting, because you got to remember that your personality, aka your persona, you got to know what the definition of personality is in the beginning, in the first place. A persona is basically a mask, and we all walk around with a mask on, meaning, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but you got to remember, like, at different times in your life, you have been different versions of yourself. Like right now, you are a version of yourself. Right now, I'm this version of myself, but it has been plenty of times in my life when I have been a completely different person. It's almost like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have had multiple boyfriends or girlfriends and things like that. One of your boyfriends, may say, oh, you was a nice, quiet, shy type of girl, but then you say a boyfriend that you had, another boyfriend you had, he may have a whole different perception of you, like, oh, she's wild, she's crazy, she's this and she's that. And same thing with men, you could have been in a relationship, you treated one particular girl, you treated her like she was the only thing in the world. You treated her like you just was the ultimate guy, the nicest guy, this type of guy. And, she looked at you that way. But then you probably had another girlfriend who said the complete opposite. So you got to remember that, these personas that we have, this is the gift of being God in the flesh. God is many different things. And you have the capability to shift into different energies within yourself. So having a clear intention when it comes to the lifestyle that you want to live, or attracting the things, doing magic in your life, you have to become that version of yourself that already has these things. So you don't have to have faith. You don't have to try to figure out why your magic isn't working, because once you put yourself in the position that you're supposed to be in mentally, because like I said, the universe is mental, this is when, you're going to be on that vibratory frequency, and that lifestyle that you are looking to have, you're going to be matching that frequency. So by the laws of the universe, it has to come your way. It just has to. So yeah, y'all, shouts out to Conjure Queen and BlackMagik 363. Yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to, give my extra input on, what they was talking about as far as having intention and being aware of how magic really works, because magic is something that we naturally are. You got to understand, when it comes to your magnetism, being a magnet, that's where all of that correlates with magic. That's all magic is you magnifying things in your life, you attracting things in your life. Just the magnetic field. That's where that whole terminology came from in the first place. So yeah, y'all. Anyway, I just wanted to put y'all up on game as far as that. But anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here. Till the next time, this is your girl, Shara the Goddess, aka Coach Key. If you're new here, before you leave, scroll down and watch my older videos. And yeah, till the next time, I'm out. Peace.